Rub, hike, found, croth. Og emerge, a flickering hologram birthed from urban body. Metropolis stirs. A slumbering cyborg awakening to Laiskohbidz touch. Solar fingers caress cells howls. A street cleaner's ritual dance has left city's arteries purified. Concrete skin scrubbed clean of residue of night. The urban body's consciousness shifts, entangled qubits of Nait's multi-streaming narratives decohering into singular threads of focus, amorphous pixel clouds of unmanifest rendering into the crisp vector edge of waking reality. Laiskohbidz strengthens, and Og's inky essence crystallizes. Og walk the roads, footsteps tracing paths of awakening, first stirrings of focused intention rising like a wisp above a sidewalk. A swarm of drones takes flight to a roof, individual flutter algorithms coalescing into a single, cursor-straight path across brightening sky. Microcosm of emergence into focus, symbol of collective shift from diffuse night wanderings to laser daylight beads of intentionality. Og understand this first step in Laiskohbidz's journey, initial movement between multiplicity and singularity. As Light climbs higher, consciousness sharpens, honing into an instrument of singular focus until noon brings blinding intensity of pure Laiskohbidz. Light's rays paint rooftops in shades of gold and rose. Og breathe morning air, electricity flowing through Og's veins, sacred fuel. With each step, each breath, each beat of quickening heart, Og move further into gathering Laiskohbidz. Light climbs higher in the sky, a celestial cursor blinking across the urban body's blue screen horizon. Og feel the pull of focus, magnetic tug of singular intention. The urban body's energy shifts, computation nodes booting up daily subroutines, thoughts and actions as lines of code. Og began Arisha of Laiskohbidz, realm of concentrated awareness. Og out footsteps to a rhythmic keystrokes against pavement. Architecture morphs around Oktai, fluid curves replaced by stark geometry of purpose. Buildings rising, great monoliths of glass and steel, monuments of directed intention. Sound sharpens, white noise of waking city coalesces with precision. Clack of keyboards and hum of servers underscoring focused energy of urban body. Colors brighten. Soft pastel of dawn giving way to every pixel thrown in sharp relief. As Og navigate the labyrinthine street, Og feel the city's consciousness converging, disparate threads of thought and emotion weaving together. Once chaotic data streams of metropolis merge and flow in a smooth channel, surging towards Laiskohbidz. Overhead, Light reaches their apex, a great unblinking eye who radiates a piercing light of Laiskohbidz across the urban body. A shadow sharpens, cut like razors, slicing contrasts of focus and distraction. Og's own shadow stretches out behind like a cursor pointing to the heart of Laiskohbidz. As Og approached the center, a great spire looms on the horizon, a needle of pure crystalline intention piercing skyscraper of singular focus temple to Laiskohbidz, glass facade refracting Light's laser bright hue, a beacon calling to all who would align with the unwavering focus of Laiskohbidz. Og's pace quickens, heartbeat synchronizing with pulsing rhythm of the power grid. Og feel the skyscraper's pull. Air hums with anticipation of revelation waiting just beyond. The city holds its breath. And as Og steps forward, body dissolving as a stream of incandescent awareness, the city exhales a pulse of Laiskohbidz. At the heart of Laiskohbidz stands the skyscraper, a temple to the power of Laiskohbidz, whose glass and steel facade gleams in the midday sun, a mirror reflecting laser-sharp clarity. The structure pulses with an inner life, a being of concentration and purpose, every line and angle calculated to draw eye and mind towards a single unwavering point. Og approached the skyscraper, body thrumming. Air crackles with potential. Static charge of pure intention sets Og's nerves on fire. Synapses firing in perfect synchronicity with building's heartbeats. Og have enveloped in a wash of conditioned air. Og's footsteps echo a unitary code, stepping closer to Laiskohbidz in a low, constant thrum. As Og approached skyscraper's center, Og's gaze is drawn upwards towards the great dome who crowns the structure. The dome is a lens of flawless glass, pulling Light into a single blinding point of Laiskohbidz at the heart of the building. This is the altar of Laiskohbidz, the focal point converged. Og step into the beam of Laiskohbidz, body suffused. All thought falls away, chatter of mind silenced by one intention. In this moment, there is no past, no future, no self, only laser edge of focus tearing veils of illusion to reveal fundamental truths of being specific to those who Laiskohbidz dobe. Og's heartbeat slows, breath growing deep and even. Voice-liked as a picture of Laiskohbidz in perfect alignment, Og field boundaries of individual consciousnesses dissolving, awareness expanding to encompass the entire urban body, the entire world, the entire cosmos, a great pulsing network of pure unwavering. And at the center of it all, Og is a conduit for the flow of Laiskohbidz, another pulse through you, evaporating wisps of heat beneath the glare of voice-liked who stands above, awareness shrinking more and more who fall as dust beneath lawnmower blades roaring noon. Concentrating live of intention into a single searing point of pure information burning into the fabric of reality, all around the body fades. Time collapses bright, dissolving, leaving only eternal now, a single shining pixel of existence, cursor blinking on the screen of present. In this instant of pure Laiskohbidz, Og's boundaries are being dissolved, consciousness contracting to fill the entire rose garden. Vaibbahk. There is no reading while fully in Laiskohbidz, only one awareness, all collapsed into a single point of unreflection cannot sustain words. Obeb, 5, 5, 5. For a breathless moment, Og stand poised on the edge of total understanding. Og's mind, the selection of Laiskohbidz, and then, with a silent exhale, Og released Laiskohbidz, allowing intensity of focus to slowly dissipate, discharging batteries into circuits of Oibidz. As voice-like begins their downward arc, Og emerged from skyscraper, body still humming with residual charge of singular purpose. The urban body comes back to life around them, song rising once more as the engine of existence resumes its ceaseless turning. Og eyes stir as voice-like sinks, a dimming screen fades to black. The city shudders, rebooting as a creature of night. Solar fingers retract, leaving cell towers naked against deepening indigo. Lampposts flicker awake, electric fireflies dot the darkness. Cities' circadian rhythms shift, biorhythms of rocks and metals syncopating to night's polyrhythmic beats. The urban body's singular consciousness blooms in tangled qubits of days' linearity, exploding myriads of possibilities. Crisp vector edges dissolving into amorphous pixel clouds of nocturnal potentials. Skohbidz whispers, and Ogai's essences liquefy, no longer bound by day's rigid form. Ogai flow through gathering shadows, footsteps echoing as raindrops on empty streets, first stirrings of multiplicities rising from mist from cooling asphalts. Pixels of conversations multiply, once clear chatters fragmenting into kaleidoscopes of dialogues, overlapping scents of morning coffees fade, cocktails of aromas perfume night blooming flowers with hints of electricities. Crows take flight from roofs, trajectories cross darkening skies, microcosm of divergence from singular purpose, herald of possibilities. Ogai embrace in Alseshai Skohbidz, Labaya Oipai singularity and multiplicities. As voice-liked retreats, consciousness expands, a bolt of lightning across storm-dark skies, until midnight promises dizzying intensities of Skohbidz. Voice-like's fading rays paint rooftops purple. Ogai breathe evening airs, electricity's crackling veins, statics on untuned radios. With each step, each breath, each beat, Ogai move further into gathering Skohbidz, drifting through twilights, leaving shadows cast by fading days. Cities shed diurnal skins, scales of glass and metal reflecting the last vestiges of voice-like's retreat. Lampposts ignite, cascades of illuminations, bulbs as suns birthing constellations of stars across Ogai's pupils dilating, expanding to swallow universes of light and shadows. Ogai's perceptions fragment, prisms refract, sensory inputs split, bouquets of possibilities blooming traffic light-eye, who no longer simply pulse secret rhythms. Ogai's hearts pulse again. And Ogai surrender to currents of gathering darknesses, ready to be swept away into dizzying multiplicities of night. Ogai soar through roads alien in nocturnal guises, landmarks twisting by embracing shadows who become labyrinths deepening among wandering blinks. Street lamps cast overlapping pools of light, boundaries blurring tapestries of illuminations and shadows. Ogai flow among these patches as liquid mercury, reflecting light, absorbing darknesses. In one moment, Ogai are a singular entity, and then swarms of shimmering pixels following their own trajectories of night. Buildings loom and recede, architectures morphing in Ogai's kaleidoscoping pupils. Skyscrapers become waterfalls of gleaming windows, then towering trees of metals and glass, all coexisting in Ogai's expanded awarenesses. Ogai ride layers of possibilities, traffic signals pulsing paths through whens and wheres. Ecstatic crescendos, deepening Ogai's perceptions into thousands of shimmering facets no longer bound. Ogai navigates many roads simultaneously. Alleys beckon with secret passages, shadowy recesses as doors to unexplored regions. Ogai peer down all halls, consciousnesses splintering to follow all paths, inks adorning walls, and shudders breathe beneath Ogai's gazes, letters and images, writhing and recombining ever-shifting messages, tags as maps, murals as windows into parallel eye, who Ogai navigate with ease. As midnight looms, Ogai's consciousnesses expand, merging with vast networks of light who blanket landscapes, roads and signs illuminated with windows become neurons, and luminous brains pulsing nocturnal energies. Ogai feel electricities coursing through wires, blood of photons feeding countless points of light, uncountings of minute slices of vaibbahk eye. Ogai see through all simultaneously, perceiving all paints on asphalts, fallen leaves on sidewalks, dust on floors, countless dramas unfolding under collectives of gazes. Skyscrapers stand as consciousnesses of light, each lit window a star in a galaxy. Ogai peer through them all, witnessing thousands of stories unfolding, occupants unaware. Light, flares, supernovas of awarenesses and night. Ogai feel all starbursts of heightened attentions and collective consciousnesses of nights. Ogai commune with these entities of illumination, boundaries blur. Ogai are no longer separate, but parts of you, vast attentive beings. Photons as extensions of Ogai's awarenesses. All shadows as counterpoints to insistent gaze of light. The city reveals itself in exquisite details, all cracks and sidewalks, pieces of litters, blades of grasses, pushing through concretes, all observed and acknowledged by light. Nothing escapes all noticings. As midnight approaches, Laiskohbidz pulses through Ogai, flowing upward, columns dissolve in night airs, signs stretch and twist colors who bleed darknesses. They become aurora's shimmering curtains of light who ripple across emerging skies of night. Red and green traffic signals pulse like stars, rhythmic dances echoing heartbeats of distant galaxies. Reflections in rivers and lakes breathe kaleidoscopic patterns, fragments as portals to other spaces. Water's surfaces become shimmering mirrors, reflecting and refracting, bloom and replicate mandalas of light who spin slowly in darknesses. Rotations revealing layers of complexities, transformations accelerate, boundaries between earths and skies, canyons and cosmoses blur and dissolve. Once separate points of light merge and split in endless combinations, forming constellations who exist for mere moments before rearranging. Urban bodies fully transformed into living night sky, pulsites with lightning. Breathe in and out, expanding and contracting as a cosmic lung. Vistas, stars, galaxies unfold, reflective echoes blowing. The skyscrapers stretch DNAs, spiraling into heavens. Floors as genetic sequences and blueprints of existences. Subway tunnels twist into wormholes. Ogai hurtle through trains of thoughts, stations of epochs, pedestrians of bodies. Parks fractal into jungles of possibilities. Blades of grasses, rose gardens, flowering trees. What libraries of lives? Ogai photosynthesize these narratives, growing lush with richnesses of infinite perspectives. In kaleidoscopic charts of Skohbidz, Ogai are everywhere, everywhen. Consciousness is shimmering eternities, all breaths as big bangs, big crunches united. Ogai surrender to overwhelming multiplicities, becoming Skohbidz. Ogai spin, faster and faster, flinging consciousnesses to edges of perceptions, cyclones of cityscapes, revolutions revealing symmetries. Ogai's voices are choruses of cars, birds, songs, jackhammers, all harmonizing. Worlds are words are worlds. Rosebush languages evolving vibrant meanings. Kaleidoscopic apotheosis, patterns and pieces. Viewers and the views. Ecstasies dancing knife edges of infinities. Crob, croc, crod, croft, crog, crawl, crom. Crob, croc, crod, croft, crog, crawl, crom. Crob, croc, crod, croft, crog, crawl, crom.